So as you heard our incredible hosts, Alex say, my name is Casey Tom. And I have been a global wellness entrepreneur for the last 15 years. I have traveled the world and educated in over 22 different countries, presenting and speaking in auditoriums and stadiums and coliseums of over 20,000 humans. I don't share this to brag, I share this because that looks glory. But like you hear, you see people's glory, but you don't know the story. So on the inside, whilst I was traveling and educating around the world, I wanted more impact. Because there's only so many hours in the day, and there's only so many humans that you can impact in an hour at a time. I wanted the ability to see the human bodies of the world be healthier and happier. Because I'm sure that we can all agree that this world is so much brighter and so much more vibrant if we're healthy. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Thank you, amen. That's what I wanted. I met the love of my life about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and we found out we were pregnant with my daughter, who's now 4.5. Her name is JoJo. I was so excited to be pregnant. But let me tell you this, while I wanted to have more impact, we are looking for ways for me to grow my ability. So we are hiring mentorship. So God bless my ex-husband, who I love so much, who is still my best friend. But we invested over 6 figures in empty promises and business coaches. So we find out we're pregnant. A week later, we're filing bankruptcy. Bankruptcy. We're at the point, you guys, where my ex-husband and I had to make a decision every single day. Will we drive the car, or are we going to save the money and walk to the grocery store to be able to get food? So we wore backpacks on our backs, and we would walk close to 2 miles to the grocery store in California to make sure that we could have enough money to then fill the grocery in our backpacks. And I get emotional every time thinking about this because this is real life. Real life for me at the age of 33, where I used to make multiple 6 figures. I just bankrupt my husband, not even a year married, we're bankrupt, walking to the grocery store. And then I'm calling my father in January of 2018 saying, Dad, we need help. We had to leave California. I had to uproot my husband then, where he lived for 37 years, uproot him out of California because we couldn't afford to be there. We were bankrupt. My father so graciously gave us a house to live in for 6 months to get back on our feet before our daughter was born. We've all known hard. Who raised their hand? Who's had to make hard decisions in your life? If you're not raising your hand, it's because you're not being honest, and that's okay. We can talk about that later. That was a hard decision at 33 years old, going from the top of my game to bankrupt, brand new marriage, not even a year married. Then I'm working my butt off, building back my company. Multiple 6 figures I built in 6 months pregnant, my daughter's born. For the first year of my daughter's life, guess where I saw her? On a phone or on a screen. You wanna know why? Because if I wasn't seeing clients hour by hour, money wasn't coming in. We made the decision that my husband, JoJo's dad at the time, would be the stay-at-home father. I would bring in the income. My daughter didn't know her mother. That's hard. I didn't know my daughter. People thought I had everything. Here's this global wellness entrepreneur. She's traveling the world. She's speaking in stadiums in France, all over. But I'm not being a present mom. I wanted time and I wanted my daughter. It took one conversation. I was introduced in November of 2019, right after my daughter's first birthday. I was like, there has to be something more. I wanted more income and impact, but I wanted more time more than anything, right? Just like you heard Dwayne talk about time, I wanted time. And what I'm about to share with you here is what's going to allow you all to have more time. I was put into a conversation with a chiropractor by the name of Dr. Delray Messer. She is an Isagenix millionaire. She had a very similar story to me. Dr. Delray got on a Zoom with me, and she didn't even ask me about Isagenix. Guys, she asked me questions. She actually cared about me. She asked me questions that no other business mentor would ever ask me, that I had invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in. She asked me questions like, Casey, are you happy? Are you happy doing what you're doing right now? If you don't change what you're doing now, will you be the mother in 5 years that you desire to be? Will you be the wife that you want to be? Will you be the mentor that you want to be? Every answer was no. And then she said, if I could show you something that could allow you more time, income, and impact, would you be open to looking? I said, sure, what is it? It was what I call my 12 o'clock hour. And she said, have you ever heard of Isagenix? And I about threw up. Because Isagenix was presented to me back in 2002 when I was a collegiate senior and I had a really huge head. I thought I was the shit. Excuse my language. But no network marketing company was going to be branded by me. And I was a no to every network marketing company. Imagine if I would have said yes back in 2002. And if it wasn't for her posture, which we're going to get into, okay, I said, oh my gosh, no. I said, there's no way. I said, Isagenix, are you kidding me? She goes, would you listen? And I said, okay, I'll listen. And I said, I need to see, before I listen, I need to see every scientific study. I need to see all the validity. Because at the time, as a functional doctor and a functional practitioner that specialized in gut health and autoimmune disruptors, I was personally spending, my company was spending 6 figures flying supplementation in from Sweden because nothing met my quality and efficacy standards in the US. I forgot Isagenix existed. Within not even 60 minutes, Dr. Del Rey had an email from Sarah Richter sitting in the back, and I still have this email to this day, where Dr. Del Rey introduced me to Sarah, and Sarah had sent me every scientific study. And this was within 1 hour of speaking to Del Rey. So I looked at everything. I said, okay, this is great. I tried a hodgepodge of products. I said, okay, let's see here. So I tried Cleanse, I just tried a bunch of stuff. Guys, after 30 days, I was in really great shape. But I accidentally released 22 pounds. Accidentally, I was like, woo, okay. I look really good now, but then I was like Hot Betty, okay? I was like, dang, we're ready to go. But I accidentally released 22 pounds. It was all inflammation. You just can't really lose a lot of body fat in 30 days. But I felt better. I had more mental clarity. I mean, I still had F5 energy like I do now, but we're talking about like F10 now, okay? I was like such a more present human. And at this time, I'm like sharing with a couple clients that I knew could use some cellular cleansing, try some adaptogens. And I had a moment with my daughter. I actually got time with her because she had ear tube surgery. And I'm holding my daughter, and clients are barking down my neck, my phone's going off. I'm sitting there in my bed, and I'm with my daughter, sound asleep on my chest. I'm like, Lord, I just want a minute. And I got an email, and I was like, what now? And it was an Isagenix email, and it said, you've been paid. And I opened up the email, and it was a little over $697. And I was like, Isagenix made a mistake. So I immediately called Del Rey. I was like, Del Rey, she answered. She goes, what's up? I said, Isagenix made a mistake. They just paid me $697. And she started laughing. I was like, why are you laughing? She's like, this is how this works, Casey. And guys, it was right then and there where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have time. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get to see my daughter. I'm gonna get to retire my mother because my mother worked harder than anybody. She got royally screwed in a divorce from my father, and she's gonna work till she's dead. She has no retirement plan. Guess who's my mother's retirement plan? Me. So I saw that, guys, in our compensation, which we're gonna go over here in a second, okay? But I'm sharing this story because it took one conversation and it took one email that completely changed the trajectory of my life. And if you allow each and every one of you to have that, this can happen for you too. It just takes you choosing to widen your lens, to put your ego in your back pocket, and it takes you choosing to say, why not me? Instead of what if. So I ran like ignorance on fire. I literally ran with my pants on fire because in case you all didn't know, the top level of leadership in Isagenix is 30 people. Who here knows 30 people? Guys, the top level of leadership in Isagenix is 10 pods of 3. Do you all know 10 people that have skin or eat? Do you? It's not a trick question. Yes, you do, guys. Listen, check this out, okay? This is beautiful. By the way, so this is what I did. I ran like ignorance with my pants on fire. I enrolled my mom. She was the second person. I said, Mom, I'm gonna retire you. Okay, I can't say all this stuff on stage, so I can speak a little off track here. But get this, guys, just like you saw Dwayne Dyer wanted to buy his mom a car, my mother is the most selfless woman. She's 76 now. My mother still gets up at 4:30 a.m. every single day, rides a train into Chicago. She lives an hour north. She court reports all day long. And then she rides a train home, and she gets home at 7:30 at night. 4:30 a.m. to 7 o'clock at night. None of you in here are doing that, I guarantee it. My mom's 75 or almost 76 and doing that. I said, my mom can't do that. I promise I'll retire you, Mom. I'm gonna put you in my tree. She had no idea what that meant. But guess what happened last Christmas? All my mom wanted was a Subaru Outback. Do not ask me why she wanted a Subaru Outback. I told Mike Mallory this. I bought my mom a Subaru. And she has her dream car because of me. Not because of me, because of Isagenix. My mom got, and she was mad, so I didn't post it, because when she pulled up, I was like expecting her to be so excited and so happy. I was like, she's gonna be so happy. She walks, she sees the car. She doesn't know I'm at the house, and I hear, Margaret Casey, Tom, why did you do that? Because she's prideful. She's my mom. But then she was the happiest clam ever, because I was helping my mother. And now I'm happy to say, guess who's gonna be retired in December? My mother. Why? Because of I share all of this with you because I'm no different than you. I have no network marketing experience. But what I do have that you heard Bethany talk about is I have a vision, and I have a dream, and I have a burning desire, and I don't give two rats patooties how many people tell me no, because I have my blinders up and I'm serving my people. Blinders are up right here, guys, and you're serving your people. Because guess what? If not this, then what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Ask yourself that. If you don't choose to take massive action on what I'm about to show you, if you don't make a decision today, there's gonna be two outcomes when you walk out those doors behind you today. You will have two outcomes 1 year from today. The outcome number one is that you're going to choose to rise, face everything and rise, like Dwayne says. You will choose to rise, and you will show up as the human that you desire to become 1 year from today. Or 1 year from today, you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to hate to see the person that you become because you didn't choose to rise. And you want to know what the best part about this, guys, is? Every single one of you gets to choose. Every single one of you has the choice. No one gets to tell you, no, you can't. So 1 year from today, you're going to be celebrating the absolute you-know-what out of yourself, or you're going to hate to look in that mirror. But guess who gets to be responsible for that? You. So let's talk about making some dreams come alive. Can I get an amen?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Guys, here we go. I'm just going to use Bethany because that's who I know in here. So here's Bethany, okay? There's Bethany.
I'm at the top of the tree.
Guys, this compensation plan within Isagenix, it starts with two. It only takes two. It could be your mom, your brother, your sister. It takes two to start this compensation plan, okay? Bethany knows two people, okay? When Bethany knows two people, okay, so when she makes a decision that she wants to have a business in Isagenix, I'm actually going to censor this more. You gross. Thank you. Guys, when you make a decision in Isagenix, okay, so here we go. There's Bethany, okay? Bethany decided, you know what, Casey, I'm going to go for this. I want to dream bigger, and I want to do this. I'm saying, Bethany, guess what? It's only going to cost you $29 to open your global wellness business. And Bethany's going to say, what? $29? That's it. Bethany just has to pay $29, you guys, and her business is open. But if she wants to have a global business, guys, meaning if you want to tap into our 23 global markets, it's $49 a year on top. Guys, so total, if you want to have a global business, okay, think about this. Global business, every single year, $78. $78 to operate your business in 23 different countries, have an online e-commerce business. Have any of you guys ever opened a business for $78 and had the ability to operate? Guys, I opened up, because before I was a functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner, it was my job to open up strength conditioning facilities. I opened up 3 facilities in Vegas. I started my work $150K in debt. Just open facilities, $150,000. No athletes coming through the doors. No trainers hired yet. But here at Isagenix, your dreams can be as big and bold and audacious as you want for $78 a year. Are you joking me? Your overhead is what you consume. Guys, you're consuming your overhead every month. Think about this. Like, if you're a smart businesswoman, and I only do business with smart business people, and that's why Bethany's in my tree. She's smart. Because she's like, you know what? I can reallocate some grocery budget. Yep, I can get my collagen, or you know what? I would love to have $4 meals. Shakes are $4 a piece. Okay, let's reallocate some grocery budget. So Bethany has now opened up a global wellness e-commerce business for $78. She has now reallocated her grocery budget. She's just having a healthier breakfast every morning. So she's eating her overhead. She's operating business in 23 different markets for $78 a year. I had a mic, I drop it. So then it's like, okay, how do I do this? Casey, how do I do this? Oh my gosh, guys, you just reached first level leadership, okay? Because you're an associate right when you start, okay? So you have A, C, M, D, E, okay? So check this out. These are your tracks you're running. Associate is when you make the decision to say, yes, I'm going to choose a better life. And you know what? You don't get to disregard anybody's better. Because maybe Bethany's better is, Casey, I have a really nagging residual bill. I hate paying my phone bill every month. My husband hates seeing that. Can I make enough money just so that I don't have to look at my phone bill every month? Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely, Bethany, let me show you. You guys, we all have residual bills. Why not make residual income to pay for your residual bills? So I'm gonna show you, Bethany, hey, how we start this business, do you know 2 people? Let's get 2 people. Brother, sister, daughter. She's like, yeah.
Me and my husband, Chris.
Oh yeah, guys, so she's got her 2 people. She's got her husband and her friend, okay? Boom. First 2 people. The first level leadership is finding 2 people. She's now what's called a consultant. So check off associate. She's now a consultant, okay? And you know what the best part is? Now it's like, okay, Bethany, you want to get down to executive, our top level of leadership. Top level, we just need 10 pods of 3. Who are 10 people that you know. Guys, we go to work to overcomplicate the easiest compensation plan in all of network marketing. But you want to know why? Because you all get in your head and you guys start to object yourself before you even talk to prospects. And we can do a whole objection training later. But you guys, it's 10 people. It is 10 pods of 3. So let's say, so she's like, yeah, friend number 1 knows somebody. So guess what? She's gonna enroll some people. Her husband's gonna enroll some people. 2 people, find 2 people. Right, there we go. There's 1 pod of 3, 2 pods of 3. She's now then reached manager. If you guys reach 2 pods of 3 in your first 60 days, you get, guess what? A $250 bonus. $250 bonus just by helping 2 people share with 2 people. You get a $50 bonus for hitting consultant whenever you hit consultant, okay? So just by helping 2 people share with 2 in your first 60 days, you've already earned $300 just in rank advancement bonuses, okay? Just in rank advancement bonuses. If she does that times 4, right? We do that times 4, then we've equaled 6 pods of 3. You've now gotten a $750 bonus for hitting director. If you do that in your first 4 months or 180 days, you get $750, okay? Then she's like, gosh, I'm on a roll. Success loves speed. Let's get 4 more. If she gets 4 more, and then you have 10 pods of 3, then you've hit the top level of leadership. That's 30 people, guys. 30 people in your organization. Okay, then that's a $1,000 bonus if you do that in your first 6 months or 180 days. Think about this. Let's add up this money. $1,000 plus $750 plus $250, that's $2,000 plus the consultant bonus. You're at $2,050, guys, just in rank advancement bonuses in your first 6 months. But you can do this as fast as you want. But let's not forget about this. That's just rank advancement bonuses. Do you all know how many ways Isagenix pays you? 8. Oh! Isagenix pays you 8 different ways. Oh my goodness, guys, you don't get that in your bonuses. Like, there's no corporate job that gives you 8 bonuses 8 different ways. None. So not only did Bethany earn this, $2,050, because she ran to executive. Bethany's like, I've got kids to pay for, I got sports, get me there. On top of that, every single consultant that you create, remember, a consultant is one person that's shared with 2, you get a $100 bonus for your first 20 consultants. She helped create 10. So 2,050 plus another 1,000, she earned in rank advancement bonuses plus consultant development bonuses, $3,050. Tell me that's not life-changing money for some of you, or for like a single mother or father. I mean, think about this. If you're talking to somebody who works at Starbucks and they make $18 an hour, I mean, I'm not great at math. My dad paid a tutor to get me out of math in college. So if we do that, divided by 18, guys, if you worked a job for $18 an hour, that's 169 hours of work to earn this rank advancement bonus by helping people. 169 hours. Guys, and then if you divide that by 40, that's 4. Guys, can you believe that? 169 hours take you a month's work to earn this? And you guys can literally do this in a week. You guys could go to executive in a week, or you could take 6 months. You could take a year. It's how bad do you want it? But guys, this isn't all. Okay, so these are rank advancements. This is what I tell my team up front, Sexy Cash. Whenever I'm having a conversation with them, this does not include the 20% bonus. Remember, guys, every single person you enroll now, if you're brand new here, every single person you enroll, it doesn't matter if they enroll on a canister or shake, if they enroll on a 30-day reset, you earn 20% commission. You guys, there's not an affiliate program out there that pays 20% commission off the bat. I know this because I've been in the health and wellness industry for 15 years. I've had every single company come after me asking if I could be an affiliate for them. Most of them pay 5 to 10%. We pay 20. Are you joking me right now? So guys, not only, I'm so sorry, wow. Okay, that's okay, you guys you'll see this in a minute. So, upfront Sexy Cash, $3,050, that's just from rank advancement bonuses, consultant creating bonuses. Doesn't include the 20%, doesn't include if you cycle or not. That's just Sexy Cash. That's upfront, guys, when you're having conversations with people, who would not want that right now? And this is the best part about this, okay? So not only is it the upfront Sexy Cash, okay? So here's Bethany again. Hi, Beth.
Hello.
She's enrolled all these people, right? So you have 2 sales teams. You're only in charge of 2 sales teams, guys, a left and a right. 2 different sales teams. On one of your sales teams, okay, she's going like gangbusters, okay? So let's just say she's enrolling people, and then down here on this sales team, they're enrolling people, and then all of a sudden, there's this firecracker that enrolls, Mike Mallory. And he knows everybody in the world, and he just goes gangbusters. And he's enrolling people like crazy. But let's say Mike Mallory comes in like 8 levels deep to Bethany. Bethany is earning the same 6% commission times infinity levels deep as if it was her personally enrolled. You guys, it takes 2 people to dramatically change your business organization. One on your left and one on your right. 10 pods of 3 is top level of leadership in Isagenix. Are we seeing this now? Are we getting excited? Because I'm about to show you some other math, okay? Just because I'm not very, like I said, not very good, but we're just gonna write this down. Guys, left and right sales team takes 2 people, okay? You get paid income 8 different ways in Isagenix. I hope that this really starts to get clear for you. I want you to understand something. You earn business volume, which you all know. We all understand that a cycle is worth $54. 1 cycle equals $54. $54 is equivalent to 900 business volume. 600 from one side, 300 from another. The computer always works in your favor to pull that volume from either side, okay? You have the ability to earn as much income as you could possibly want. I want you to understand it doesn't matter what rank you are. You cannot take rank to the bank. I'm gonna repeat that, you cannot take rank to the bank. If you wanna grow your business, you focus on your cycles every single week, all right? So if you cycled once this week, good freaking job. Let's get 2 next week, okay? So, understand a max out business center, because you all are gonna be working towards that, is $13,500, okay? $13,500 is what we call a max out business center, okay? And guess what happens if you do that? Isagenix says, great job, Bethany. Let's open you up another business center, okay? And then you can have as many business centers as you want. Your income earning potential here is 100% limitless. The only limit on your income is you. You are your only limit. And I want you to understand something, guys. Like I said, your compensation plan here is the most abundant compensation plan in network marketing. Your volume is never flushed. As long as you are staying active and you're ordering 100 business volume every 29 days, your volume is never flushed. There are 2 types of people that build the business in Isagenix. Those that want to build with business partners, and those that are like, Casey, I just want a lot of customers. I just want to help people be healthy. That's great. There's a million ways to skin a cat. Understand this. Remember I told you guys it's the power of 2? So if you take 2 times 2, that equals 4. And then 4 times 2 equals 8. 8 times 2 is 16. And you go down the line, guys. 16, 32, 64. The power of 2, remember? It's 2 who know 2 who know 2. You want to know something? In your entire organization, if you have 8,192 people ordering 100 business volume a month, you want to know how much money that is a year? $702,000. Guys, 8,192 people in your organization ordering 100 business volume a month, $702,000 a year. These 8,192 people, that doesn't have to just be your person enrolled. Like I said, it's in your entire organization. It's not about you and who you enroll. It's who they know and they know and they know and they know. That's the beauty of our compensation plan. Guys, when I saw this, that's why I was ignorance on fire. That's why I was like pants on fire. I didn't care. I didn't shut my mouth up. Because I said, okay, if I can just have 8,192 people ordering 100 business volume, $702,000 a year. Guys, every single human on this planet, there's over 7 billion, every single person can have a better meal. Every single person can say, hey, can we just have a shake for breakfast? Let's have it as a snack, okay? Or you know what, maybe you just want some collagen. You are your only limit in this compensation plan. You are your only limit. There is absolutely, guys, you have to understand, there's no competition. Teamwork makes the dream work in Isagenix. The reason why none of you are at your goal where you want to be at right now is because of the bullshit story that you're telling yourself every single day. Yes, I cussed, but yes, you needed to hear that. That's the reason why you're not where you're at. It's because of the stories you tell yourself. It's the excuses that you make every day. Because let me tell you something. Getting there, is that going to be work? Yes, it's hard work. But wouldn't you rather work hard to create a residual income that's going to pay you to the depths of infinity than waking up every day and wondering, can I pay my bills? Are you willing to be a solution provider or excuse oriented? That's what you get to ask yourself every single day. If you're a solution provider, look what you get to do. You get to provide solutions for people to have better health, better wealth, better abundance, better impact. Or you can wake up every day and you can say, I'll do it tomorrow. How many of you say that? How many of you have woken up and said, I'll just do reach outs tomorrow. I'll just work my business tomorrow. More than one day. More than one day. You guys, this fires me up. This should fire you up with our compensation plan. This should fire you up so much you can't go home and sleep at night. Because you're thinking, who can I talk to next? Who do I get to bless next? Because let me tell you this, every single person is prospectable. If you walk out these doors with the mindset that every single person can be recruited, you're gonna hit the top level leadership, you're gonna hit the goals that you wanna hit. I guarantee you that all of you probably got coffee in the last week or today. That barista who served you your coffee and took your order, best prospect. That's your best business builder right there, because she deals with crap all day long, but she has a smile on her face. The person at the grocery store, that's an incredible recruit right there. You guys just have to widen your lens. You have to change your mindset. You get to have abundance, and you get to think, why not me? Why not them? Guys, that's just 8,192 people, but it's not just you, it's your entire organization. That's the beauty of this. And that's what you guys get to bestow upon others. But again, like I said earlier, it comes down to choice. What are you gonna choose to do? You guys can sit and stare at this all day long. But unless you decide to take action, nothing's going to change. And that's what I really want you to understand with this compensation plan. And I said it's gonna end right at 5 o'clock, and I am. So you guys, abundance, the best compensation plan in all network marketing. And all of you can have a piece of this, should you just choose. And I'm gonna leave you with this for 60 seconds. Like you heard Bethany with her vision, you have to have a why that drives you. I don't like the statement, you have to have a why that makes you wanna cry. You need to have a why that moves you. So every single day, I have days, and Bethany will admit too, you might not want to prospect, you're tired or something happened. But my why that moves me every day is my daughter JoJo. I literally picture her, because she goes to school, I picture her sitting by me. And if I don't do it, and let's say I can't afford basketball camp this summer. Mom, why can't we afford basketball camp? Well, honey, Mommy just didn't want to do her reach outs. It was just too hard for Mom to show up to work today, so you can't go to basketball camp. What's the why that moves you? Maybe it's buying a boat. Maybe it's buying, who cares what it is? But it's gotta be a why that'll move you on your darkest days, but also move you on your brightest ones as well. So get very clear on your why so that you can make this come to life. And remember that every single person is prospectable. And every single one of you can walk out those doors today with the choice to choose to be the human you wanna be in 1 year, that you love and you'll celebrate, or you're gonna walk out those doors and I'll see you in a year and you're gonna hate the person that you chose to become. Chose. Because you are choosing who it is that you want to become. Thank you for allowing me to dream big.